Picture this. You walk into your local mega gym today. Look around at the bros waiting 20 minutes for the chest press machine while scrolling social media. Now, let us rewind a few decades and take a trip to the old Soviet Spetsnaz training camps. Spoiler alert, they did not have fancy machines with cup holders or air conditioning, but those elite operators built terrifying brick wall levels of strength with absolutely zero equipment. How did they do it? It all comes down to one brutal truth that most gym rats ignore. Muscle grows because of tension, not because you slapped heavy iron plates on a barbell. Your nervous system and your pecs do not have eyes. Your body physically cannot tell the difference between pushing against a fancy Smith machine or pushing against your own body weight. The secret sauce is entirely in how you control the movement to force maximum tension into those muscle fibers. Stop obsessing over the weight stack. Let us talk about real, raw power.
All right, let us dive into the first absolute beast of an upper bodybuilder called the archer push-up. Next time you see some gym dude ego lifting heavy iron on the bench press with a spotter doing all the work, just smile. You do not need that circus. You are going to start in a wide stance on the floor. As you lower your body, shift all your weight over to one side while keeping that opposite arm completely straight out like a bowstring. It is just there for pure balance. Why are we doing this crazy move? Because it creates insane unilateral tension. If you weigh 180 pounds, doing this feels exactly like pressing a massive 90-pound dumbbell with one arm. Most guys doing endless sets of regular push-ups never build real thick muscle because they lack true resistance. This move fixes that entirely. Aim for 5 to 8 reps per side, but here is the real kicker. I want you to lower yourself painfully slow. Take 3 full seconds on the way down. Your pecs and triceps will be absolutely screaming for mercy by the end of the set. This is how you forge bulletproof shoulders and a chest that commands respect without ever waiting for a bench to open up. Try it today.
Let us talk about the ultimate core killer, the L-sit. Look over at the stretching area where some guy is balancing on a rubber ball, doing side bends and taking selfies. We do not do that soft garbage here. We are building an absolute armor-plated midsection. Grab 2 sturdy chairs or just sit flat on the floor. Plant your palms right next to your hips. Now brace your stomach like you are about to take a heavy punch. Press down hard into the floor and lift your entire lower body up into the air. Keep your legs completely straight and parallel to the ground so your body makes a perfect letter L. Why are we doing this brutal static hold today, my friend? Because regular sit-ups are a complete joke compared to this extreme abdominal compression. This elite movement forces your shoulders to stabilize while your deep core muscles lock your spine into place like solid concrete. It builds a bulletproof midsection for real-world combat and heavy lifting. Your goal today is just 10 seconds. It sounds easy, but your abs will cramp and you will shake like a leaf. Keep practicing until you can hold that proofage strict position for 30 brutal seconds. Get down on the floor right now and start working hard today, guys.
All right, let us talk about exercise number 3, the tactical dip for building a massive chest and horse-true triceps. Walk past the cable machines where guys are doing endless triceps pushdowns while staring at the mirror. We do not have time for that isolated nonsense. You want real functional pushing power. Grab a sturdy chair or a bench, plant your hands on the edge, and stick your legs out perfectly straight in front of you. Now, listen closely because this is where the magic happens. You are going to lower your body like you are diffusing a bomb. Take 3 full seconds on the way down until your upper arms are completely parallel to the floor. Keep those elbows tucked tight against your ribs like you are holding a $100 bill under your armpits. Why skip the fancy gym machines? Because this tactical movement forces your entire body to stabilize in 3-dimensional space. You are building thick, dense muscle and real-world strength that machines simply cannot replicate. Your core is working, your shoulders are stabilizing, and your triceps are screaming. Aim for 8 to 15 perfect reps. If you can bang out 15 easy reps, you are a beast, but make sure every single drop is slow and controlled. Get to work right now, my friend, today.
Let us move on to exercise number 4, the Hindu squat for explosive legs. Look over at the squat rack where some guy is wearing heavy knee wraps and a lifting belt just to do quarter reps with 300 pounds. His knees are crying and he cannot even bend over to tie his shoes. We are leaving that foolishness behind. Stand up and let us build real athletic wheels. Drop down deep and let your heels naturally lift off the floor. Swing your arms right in rhythm with the movement, like a machine. Whatever you do, absolutely do not pause or rest at the bottom. Keep that continuous fluid motion going. Why do this instead of stacking iron on your spine? Because this old school movement pumps vital joint fluid deep into your knees. It works exactly like fresh oil in a sports car engine. You are actually bulletproofing your joints, making them healthier and infinitely more flexible than those stiff gym bros. This is how you build terrifying muscle endurance and true explosive leg power without ever stepping foot inside a power rack. Your goal is a brutal 20 to 50 reps per set. Your quads will burn like pure fire, but your knees will thank you forever. Get up and start moving right now, my friend, today.
Let us talk about exercise number 5, the hanging leg raise, to build a bulletproof core. Look over at the stretching mat, where some dude is violently jerking his neck, doing 1,000 sloppy crunches like a dying fish on dry land. We do not have time for that nonsense. If you want a real six-pack and a spine made of solid steel, you need to hang from a pull-up bar. Keep your back perfectly straight and neutral. Now slowly raise your legs up to exactly 90 degrees with total control. Absolutely no swinging your hips back and forth like a confused monkey trying to grab a banana. Why are we doing this instead of normal sit-ups? Because real life does not happen while you are lying comfortably on a soft foam mat staring at the ceiling. This elite movement forces your deep core muscles to stabilize your entire spine while your limbs are actually moving. It directly translates to picking up heavy objects or dominating on the sports field. Your abs will scream and your grip will burn, but this is how you build real-world athletic power fast. Forget the endless crunch machines today. Your true mission is just 8 to 12 absolutely flawless reps. Make every single inch count right now, my good friend, today.
Finally, let us talk about the ultimate back builder exercise, number 6, the tactical pull-up. Look over at the bar where some guy is swinging his entire body like a wild chimpanzee trying to get his chin over the steel. We call that kipping, and it is a fast track to destroying your rotator cuffs. We do not do that nonsense here. Grab the bar with a full palm grip and make sure your thumbs are tightly wrapped around it like you are holding on to a steep cliff edge. Now here is the brutal part. You are going to pull yourself up painfully slow, taking 3 full seconds. Once your chin is over that bar, you pause and squeeze for 1 solid second. Then you take another 3 agonizing seconds to lower yourself down. Why go this slow? Because it completely kills all momentum and forces every single muscle fiber in your lats and biceps to do the actual work. You are protecting your shoulder joints from stupid injuries while building a back so wide you will need to buy new shirts. Forget the lat pull-down machine today. Your only goal is 3 to 5 flawless tactical reps. It sounds incredibly easy, but I promise your lats will be screaming for mercy. Let us get to real work today. So here is your ultimate 15-minute circuit routine. Forget wandering around the gym like a lost tourist taking selfies for 2 hours. We are doing all 6 exercises back to back. You work hard for 45 seconds, then take 15 seconds to breathe before hitting the next station. Do 3 total rounds and rest 1 full minute between them. That is exactly 15 minutes of pure work. To get brutally strong, you must use progressive overload. Just add 1 single rep or 5 extra seconds of static hold every single week. The real secret sauce is raw consistency. Sweating for 15 minutes every day beats doing a sloppy 2-hour workout twice a week, hands down. Stop making weak excuses about having absolutely no free time. Use strict discipline and perfect form to turn your soft body into a terrifying machine, starting right now, my good friend, today.